Well, hello everybody. Today we're going to be using my parboiled potatoes like we discussed in my video the other day on my fried potatoes or my home fries. But today we're going to make potato salad, a horseradish potato salad. So I hope you can stick around. I'm gathering the ingredients and we'll be right back. Okay everybody, welcome back. Here we go. To my potato salad, before I make the dressing, I have, like I said, my radishes from my garden. I have to use these up. I have some in storage in the freezer that I vacuum sealed. And I have some I have to use up. So I'm adding them to my little bowl over here. I love raw onion. So since in my household, I'm pretty much the only one that likes potato salad, I'm going to make it my way. Potato salad. Everybody has their favorite. Their mom, their grandma, their grandfather, whoever. They had a recipe. Some use mustard base, some use mayo base. Some are vinegar based. My mom's was heavily mayo based, and to me it was the best ever. But I will not lie to you. If I was at your house and you had you had a potato salad that was vinegar based or mustard based, I would eat it and it would be delicious because I love potato salad. This is just one stalk of celery. I like it for the crunch, color contrast, etc. Because remember, we've parboiled our potatoes. And this adds a little bit of crunch, a little contrast. So in there is radish, onion, and celery chopped. Okay. So I'm going to add that to my potatoes. It's about 4 to 6 cups of potatoes in there. I didn't really measure. It's for me, so I know I'm going to like it. Now, here's where it gets interesting, okay? You might have to adjust this a little bit for the amount of potatoes, but what you do is you take about 3 tablespoons of mashed up potato, okay? I've mashed it up. This, I'll put the skin over here. From what I understand from the old cookbook is the binder because it's starch. And this will also then help all of the dressing attach itself to the potatoes. Then what you take, I am not going to measure these. It takes 1 tablespoon of vinegar. I like vinegar, so if I go a little over, I don't care. I like vinegar. Calls for salad oil. Use whatever salad oil you want. I have some extra virgin olive oil. It calls for about 3 tablespoons of that. There's 1, 2, and 3. I like olive oil. I love the flavor of olive oil. We'll kind of get that incorporated. Okay, you can see what's going on here now. It smells really, really good. So you can see that the potatoes are loosening up more into the dressing. Now what we want to do is we're going to add 1 tablespoon of horseradish. So just got this can this morning, jar. I love horseradish. If you don't want horseradish, don't use horseradish. You want to put in sour cream, put in sour cream. To that I'm going to add a little bit, about a tablespoon of mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise. Okay. Looking good. Looking really good. Look at that. Now, to that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of mustard powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. You can add paprika. If you want a little pop, add some cayenne, or I have a sriracha powder. You could also add cowboy candy to this point if you wanted spice. So you can already see how that looks. I'm going to give it a quick taste. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I like mine a little bit wet, so I'm going to add just a touch more vinegar. That's why you taste it. That's why you do taste tests. I'm going to add a little more extra virgin olive oil. Oh, yum. Because I really want it all incorporated. So what this does is this is going to add savory and sweet kind of at the same time. Take out my J spatula. Let's get this on the potatoes. Now I'm going to do a taste test here in a second. Typically I wouldn't even bother till tomorrow, but I want to do it for the camera so you can see how it all comes out. I'll mix this around. And like I said, the idea behind the potatoes being mashed in the potato salad is as a binder. It's binding it to the potatoes, the starch. And you can see it smells really, really good. I leave the skins on my potatoes because I like the flavor. I like the nutrition. I don't use commercial fertilizers. I do not spray my plants. So these are organic. So there it is, potato salad Okie style. So let's come back and do a taste test. Okay, everybody, let me get some of this in my ramekin. The rest is going to go back in the fridge for tomorrow. So there is Okie style potato salad. Let's give it a roll. Let's give it a whirl. Everything about this, the crunch of the onion, the crunch of the radish, the bite of the horseradish. If you've never had horseradish, it kind of opens up your sinuses. It kind of slaps you. Great addition to the mayonnaise and the vinegar base. And then you get a small taste of the mustard. This is a winner. I hope you guys give this a try. If you do, please drop a comment that you've tried it or what changes you made. What else would go with good in this? Bacon. Chopped up bacon, and then in the dressing, a little bit of the bacon grease, the bacon drippings. Put that in there. It would be like a baked potato salad. Until next time, we'll see you later. Have a great day.